Hi everyone, I'm Cassidy Harris, Public Relations Director, and for today's episode of A to Z and CC, we're learning more about plan review. It's a very important step before you can ever break ground and start construction. Join me and let's learn more. Joining me today is Plan Review Manager Paula Munger, and we're going to talk to you about the plan review portion that she oversees. So Paula, I know many people may not realize there are two different types of plan review within the county. Can you talk to us about what your team oversees and how the process works for your side of the house?
Yes, we have two plan review departments, one for buildings or structures, which is not my department. That would go to the Building Standards Department. My department receives plans for land disturbance or for the site, and the plans come from civil engineers, which would be site plan disturbance, and also surveyors, which would be land subdivisions or final plats.
Can you talk to us about the types of submittals that you see?
Sure. We see some very complicated submittals, and we also have some simple ones. We do have a fairly simple plan in now. One of our Parker's Kitchens is looking to build a new access road to their existing gas station. And we have more complicated submittals, like Wright's Farm is getting ready to build a new section for their subdivision. We are looking to ensure that the plans have met all the requirements of the federal code, state code, and our Columbia County specific local code.
Okay. And what does the plan review process look like? I'm sure it varies depending on the size of the project, but can you give us a general understanding of the overall process and timeline?
Sure. Our applicants submit all their documents online. And we use a program called Bluebeam to review the plans and give our reviewers a chance to mark up the plans, ask comments, kind of a collaborative effort. And Bluebeam has been a wonderful tool for us that we have used for several years now. And all our reviewers can access it simultaneously and collaboratively and see each other's reports. It's been a wonderful tool. And as we move to Clarity will work seamlessly with Bluebeam.
Right. And you mentioned the different reviewers. So how many people actually touch these plans?
We have 13 reviewers total, but not every project that's submitted requires every reviewer. So a typical submittal may require 8 or 10 reviewers. Most of our review is more the civil engineering design, but it would also include fire protection, access from the fire department, construction of the public utilities, the water, the sewer, stormwater management. And some of our projects includes environmentally sensitive areas like creeks or wetlands. So we have a floodplain manager and environmental department that would take a look at those.
So they're available online for people to give comments for, but you also have a plan review meeting. Is this an opportunity for all of you to get together and talk about it? Do the developers come into these meetings? How do those meetings work?
Good question. Yes, because we are 13 different departments and not located together, it's important that we have an opportunity to meet and discuss the ongoing reviews. So we do meet once a week, all reviewers together. Some of our reviewers who are off campus participate online via WebEx, and we take a look at the plans together and talk about issues that we need to resolve that might involve more than one department.
And then once you've approved the plans, what are the next steps typically?
Once we have approved the plans, we do transfer them to our next department to administer a pre-construction meeting and move the construction forward. So once the plans are reviewed and approved, my department's responsibility is complete.
Okay, and it's hard to give a timeline because like you said, not every reviewer is going to touch it, and some are more smaller and don't need as in-depth detailed. So is there a typical turnaround? Can people expect within 3 months? Is there anything you can give as far as a timeline goes?
We are very proud of our timeline. Of course, these plans are not simple. So we have to be careful with thoroughness as we review the plans and make sure that everyone who needs to see them has the opportunity to review the plans. but we try to turn our plans around in 14 calendar days, in 2 weeks, and we have been successful. We have been tracking our turnaround time since 2014, and our average review time has stayed under 14 days.
That's a really good accomplishment. And there can be multiple submittals, correct? So you could give feedback, they make adjustments, it comes back to you?
Yes, absolutely. Our typical submittal comes back 2 or 3 times.
Okay. So as far as the development community goes, I know you work closely with a lot of developers. You've established relationships, there's trust there. They value your feedback, you value new input from them. Is there anything that you would want them to know?
Sure. We are very thankful for our wonderful developers here in Columbia County, and the growth in Columbia County has been tremendous. We would like to encourage all developers to come with their engineer before the project gets too far underway, that we might conduct a pre-development meeting during a concept phase and talk about the hurdles that we see they might need to overcome to move their project smoothly forward.
So they would be able to set up a meeting, kind of come in, talk concept before they actually submit the plan.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Talk to us about your team. There's 2 of you. So kind of what your workload looks like and what each of you do. Is there a specialty involved? How do you work together?
Sure. Our applicants submit their plans online, and they are handled by the very capable Stacy Hall, who within minutes will have our Bluebeam session set up and alert the plan reviewers that it is ready for their review. Then once all the reviewers have made their comments on the plans, I pull them together and make sure that we are not conflicting with each other or pushing the applicant in 2 different directions. Make sure everything is tied together and we have a plan forward for our applicant to get his plan approved and under construction.
Perfect. Is there anything else you would like to include, like for people to know? Anything specific to applicants that are looking to submit plans online? Where would they go?
We receive plans from civil engineers and surveyors, and it's often the same group again and again. We have many fine surveyors and engineers in Columbia County. So it's repeat applicants. The information is on the website, but I think most of them know our application process by heart.
Perfect. Well, Paula, I want to say thank you for spending time with me today. I appreciate you giving us an overview of what you oversee for the plan review side. Of course, there's the 2, but yours specifically. And if you have any questions, we encourage you to reach out to us. We encourage you to stay tuned for future episodes. And until next time, we'll see you then.